speakers. I know how to do this, I'll show you I'm the best. I know how to do this, I'ma show you who's up next. I pulled up dripping my fish Chanel, my kicks Adidas. Fancy on my face, DJ stacks pumping through the speakers. I know how to do this, I'll show you I'm the best. I know how to do this, I'ma show you who's up next. I remember days when they was kidding with me. Yeah, they never tried to split it, 50-50 with me. Now they tryna act like they all done and did it with me. Ain't hold me down now, ain't nobody sitting with me. I remember days that I would never forget. All the days that I wept, swear that I never slept. Yeah, now you see me saying how I'm so sedity. Little do they know sedities, just trying to run the city, yes, and that's why I pulled up dripping my fish Chanel, my kicks Adidas. Fancy on my face, DJ stacks pumping through the speakers. I know how to do this, I'll show you I'm the best. I know how to do this, I'll show you who's up next. I pulled up dripping my fish Chanel, my kicks Adidas. Fancy on my face, DJ stacks pumping through the speakers. I know how to do this, I'll show you I'm the best. I know how to do this, I'll show you who's up next. I remember days when there was darker than light. Now I see the blessings.
He's kind of on your R&B.
Well, we're gonna be on YouTube.
You didn't see the countdown? You didn't see the countdown?
I didn't see the countdown.
I know, we didn't see the countdown.
Oh, it says get ready.
We're live.
Get ready, because this ain't funny. My name's Judge Jordy, and I'm about to get money.
Ooh. All right, we're live?
Thank you for that.
You're live.
Yeah, we are.
And we're Zoom now. We
And we
decided
should be
that
on.
out of all of the video-based applications over the years that we decided Zoom was the one, which is fucking insane to me. Why? Who chose Zoom? The name? Was that it? It might be the worst one. Why?
It's easy. It's a quick.
I'm trying to
was
get
not
hacked.
easy.
I'm trying to get hacked.
Zoom is like, there's gotta be, we gotta beat Zoom. Fucking A. Anyway, here we are doing the
Guys,
show.
call the name. What video conference company has a good name?
Clubhouse.
FaceTime.
Demon Time.
Oh yeah.
Demon Time is way better.
Well, yeah, but it's,
Yeah,
He
but
said,
what
"Oh yeah."
is it?
Well, it is.
Please explain to.
I'm just saying it's not a company that. Demon Time's just a phrase
Well,
and a lifestyle.
A lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't think that Demon Time's.
I'm just mad because we're on Zoom and I can finally use backgrounds, but was not given enough lead time to really get my background game correct, and so you know, I'm here, guys.
he's here, but he's not happy about it.
He's
all
here
right?
and not
So,
happy. Yeah, it's a mood. So
I was just saying that, you know, one thing about pitching us is we're gonna give you feedback. All right, you're gonna maybe make some money, and we're gonna be nice. One thing that reality TV, I worked in reality TV before this, people aren't nice. I'm not saying, I guess the point of it is like, oh yeah, good for you, you got it easy. But I was just telling them when I worked in reality, there's a lot more door slammings at the office. People putting fingers in faces and saying, F you. Won't say that.
Damn, you came up in the street, son.
We just
So
yell at each
what
other.
I want to
that's all.
say is I roughed it. And so you're welcome for us being nice here, because we could do that. Because Eric, honestly, the only person in our office who gets that treatment, and it's just because it's fun. It's not
People in the
because
chat are really liking it. They're talking about it looks professional now, which just, you know.
nice. Cam, did you ever get cussed out at work?
my first day as a PA, I'll never forget it. It's on the show Dirty Jobs. The producer, I was sitting at my desk making a calendar. The producer came up to me, first day, bang, bang, bang on my desk. Looked at me and I was scared because somebody had fucking hammered my desk. Said, "We're out of coffee." I kid you not. Real shit.
You were really out of coffee.
And you
Real
know
shit,
why?
and we were out of
Because
coffee.
someone did it to them, and then you do it to me. This
Eric,
is
are
how
you saying
Hollywood
it's
works.
systemic?
It's systemic.
Eric, are you
it's
saying
a
it's
problem.
systemic?
Stop it here. It's
That's a
systemic.
vicious cycle.
It is a toxic culture.
What, Cam, what does PA stand for?
Production assistant.
I was thinking something else.
You were thinking of
Personal assistant.
personal assistant, physician's assistant, fat with a P and ass. Is that what you're thinking?
That's exactly what I was
I was thinking of Pablo Escobar with an A.
thinking.
Escobar. Damn.
That's an ass.
Oh, there goes Pablo Escobar.
You don't want to go to war with Pablo.
I don't want to see what Pablo's got.
You want to be
Pablo
Pablo's PA. Being Pablo's PA is a little different.
What about Pablo Escobar?
Like Poppy?
Huh?
Like
Like
pop.
Diplo?
Pop.
Yeah, I got it.
Diplo Escobar?
I think there's a thing there, Cam. You should work on that.
Yeah. I always think that if I were a stripper, I would have my name be Mary Poppins. But
Well, hit us with one. Hit us with a couple pop.
show you
Couple pops.
cake? No.
You have to have real good pops if that's your name. Like people will come
Right.
for the pops. So don't.
You know, Cam just wants to appropriate. You know what I'm saying? He just wants to appropriate the
I bet
Mary
they're-
Poppins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Did you have any horror stories in your
What?
what?
Heyo.
What?
Go ahead. Wait.
Go ahead.
Did you have any horror stories like as a PA growing up, Walter? Anybody do that to you?
I'm trying to think as a PA. As an assistant, I definitely fucked up a lot. I was a pretty good PA. I mean, it was so.
Give
it
us
was
a story though.
man.
I fucked up a lot. Yeah, no kidding. You
I
fucked
mean,
up
they're
a lot
not
here.
like great fuck
Still
ups.
fucking up.
Like,
I'm still fucking it all the way up though.
yeah,
Bam, 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 bam.
Mm-mm.
they're not entertaining fuck ups. I definitely I got into a few arguments that I probably shouldn't have got in.
Is that a live stream
With, like,
premiere
a
of
higher
Cam's
up?
leg?
Yeah.
And then you didn't get fired?
Nah.
Damn, that's fire. I would have. I feel like if I'd raised my voice at all and just been like, nah, that would have been for me. But anywho, all right. Well, we're on Zoom now, so it's time to get serious. Okay, we got
Time to
rules.
get live.
I don't even know what the new rules are.
They're not much
Same
different.
shit.
New rules. Who are you,
New
fucking Bill
rules.
Maher?
I think the big rule still is you drop your links in the Adult Swim chat. But it seems like we can watch YouTube videos and we can start
Yep.
wherever we want now.
I could watch Vimeo videos, YouTube videos,
Watch Vimeo.
RedTube,
Love it.
whatever.
Amazing.
What?
RedTube.
Pay attention to the Zoom because that's
I
where
just
we
didn't
talk
wanna
to
be
you.
basic
Otherwise
and
it's
Yes,
delayed.
but there's now we have Mason fielding, so
Yep.
that's awesome.
Screening calls on Whereby. But
Fill
I
out
cannot.
this release form.
I can't do your link and Whereby shit anymore. I tried, but it's on a different computer now.
Shout out to the deadline reporter in the chat.
Oh, we got somebody from Deadline.
Let's,
They always on us.
Tom
Let's take a
Tap.
call.
All right, we have a caller ready, as it were.
Tom Tap from Deadline.
Tom
I know
Tap.
I said I don't
Would
officially smoke pot, but I'm not a narc deadline reporter.
Do you see what they're saying? Would Cam like to officially out someone
Yeah.
from experiences at PA? Interesting.
Yeah. It is interesting.
Hey.
Bounce snitch. This game's tough.
Hi.
Oh shoot. What's up?
Sorry, I pitched before. I'm Brittany. I pitched in like April.
Oh
This is Crackpot Central. It's,
That was my Brittany
Oh
impression.
yeah,
That was-
I like that.
You know what I'm
Many
talking
times
about?
that she heard that.
All right. Are you potato bug in
Did that
chat?
register or no?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. Sorry, what were you saying?
Sorry, what did you just say?
I said, oh yeah.
That sounds like nowhere near to anything Britney Spears.
So do you want to see boards, the overview, or the script? Probably the boards, right? What's the most visual
yeah.
thing you got here? All right. And here we are.
Should I share my? Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
It's so fancy now. Oops.
I'm like,
Yeah, so
can't
I can
see
talk
that.
through boards real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, so this would just be the pilot. She's on her break, scrolling on her phone.
Pretty really
a notifi-
quickly, I don't remember the first time you pitched, so I
Oh.
can't tell if this is like a new idea or is this did you do work with your old idea? And if not, can you just like refresh us with like a log line really quickly?
Yeah, it's
so we-
my old idea. So like sci-fi writer and his assistant are okay. A sci-fi writer has been fed real-life storylines by his ghost sister for decades. His new assistant encourages him to expose the truth and find the connections between his books.
Okay. Okay. So
Um,
yeah. So are these boards are new, or did we see boards last time? I'm trying to
No.
you saw like the end of the episode, not the full episode. I don't know like how interesting it would be to talk to through like an 11-minute episode.
No, I mean, I'm curious if you want to walk us through the boards, or if you want to walk us
Sure.
through like just what changes you've made since the last time you talked. That might be
I
helpful as
haven't
well.
made much changes. The feedback I got was to work on the boards,
Okay, cool.
just so y'all could get like a better idea of how it looks.
All right, well, let's start here on board
Okay.
one. We'll
Yeah,
walk
so
through.
she's on her break. She's scrolling through her phone and she gets a notification that Griffin Wolfner is live. She taps on it. The next one is him just saying, whoever, the first person to watch this gets to be my new assistant, and it ends up being her. Then she goes to his house. He's a little confused and disheveled, and she reminds him that she's his new assistant. Yeah, so he discusses what he needs and why his assistants keep quitting. Tamara realizes that he based his book on his real life and wants to know if all his books are connected. And then in the next 5, his sister pops up and talks to him. She can't confirm if everything's connected. And then Tamara mentions that she'd like to look into it more, and he like is iffy on letting her do that. And then he asks if she can live in the empty house behind him. She thinks about it. And she flashes back to like her messy room, like the shared living space, and then her tiny bedroom. And then she agrees to move in. The next one is she's moving out and talking to her mom. Her mom's concerned because she's moving into a random stranger's house, and then like he has issues with publicly shitting, and she's concerned about that and like how it would look. Yeah, and then like the one after that was what her board of like connections between his books. They're looking at it. Ghost Sister's kind of interested. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but that's the board. The next one is they're talking about it and what she would do next. And what she decides to do next is to interview at like a conservative nonprofit thing. So she goes in disguise just to get hired. And yeah, the next one would be she talks to the girl she interviewed with, and they kind of say like vaguely racist stuff to her while also explaining like what the job would entail. And then sorry, it would be the next slide. But yeah, so she's talking to them, and then she ends up getting the job and telling Griffin. And then in the next one, yeah, the office lady's just explaining what she would do. Tamara gets to work and looks at like their social media accounts to see what she needs to do. She watches a video. It has a quote, and she copies the quote and searches it, and it ends up being a Hitler quote. Yeah. So she gets frustrated. She takes a break. She goes to grab some water. She notices a girl with a rash on her arm. A worm starts to come out of the girl's arm. And, sorry?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, so Tamara is freaked out. The girl goes to the bathroom, starts coughing up blood. Tamara asks if she's okay, and the worm starts to come out even further. This time she's really freaked out, and she just leaves, dumps her wig and jacket, and then goes to the pharmacy to get cleaning supplies, and it would end with her waiting for the bus stop with her supplies.
I feel like I remember
I remember
the
this.
yeah, the arm,
Yeah, some of it.
the plant or the worm. I don't know, the arm.
Yeah, I will say I think the plant coming out of the arm is really interesting. I'm curious where you're going with that, or if is that the end of that for this episode, or do you have like sort of figured out for next episodes?
Yeah, that would be the end for this episode. I don't have a precise plan. Like, this would be more connected to a bigger thing. Like, I was envisioning it like Curb Your Enthusiasm, where there's like an underlying storyline, but each episode is kind of like its own thing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So like the worms would be connected to a bigger thing, but
I don't think you end there. I think you screw around with that storyline more for this episode. I think that's when it kind of starts to feel like it takes a turn and gets interesting. So I would almost build off that rather than I mean, I think the beginning kind of helps set it up. I think my notes are this. I would say I don't know if I'm getting each character fully from your
man,
boards. I think
my
the boards are
internet,
beautiful.
Like, blanked out. Sorry,
What's
can
that?
you repeat?
Was I cutting out?
Her internet
Sorry.
cut out, yeah. She
I
did
don't
send
know
an overview. We have this here. I can show you the characters again. There was.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I just like in terms of like the presentation of the storyboards, I think they're really beautiful. I don't know if I understand, what the characters, personalities are in the way that you pitched it. They might
Right.
come into play later, but I think that storyline that you set up with the plant coming out of the arm, go wild with that. That's when it starts to feel like it gets interesting. So
Yeah, this is almost a cold open, but yeah, I'm definitely intrigued.
And I know that you're boarding this out, and I don't know if you've beat it out in the overview or have episode ideas, but yeah, I think that's where we would want to see the story pick up, or kind of if you're choosing what part to board, I think a little more of the meat and potatoes of like those elements that you're including, those kind of supernatural elements are always great to see.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I
Yeah.
think you've done good work. I think now I don't even know if you board it, great, but at this point, like we're kind of in on this. Like now, just tell us the story and give us the characters we're going to be following. I don't know if it's her friends. I don't know if it's people at work. Like I don't know where it's going. So
Yeah, so it would just be them investigating the books he's written, and the
okay, this is a
pitfalls
pilot script.
they-
Sorry.
Yep, she's got a script.
Oh, and it's
I'm
13
sorry?
pages.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I have whoever I've said I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna read this because I think this is good. I think this is a strong number one.
Yep,
On
for
board.
sure.
Did we give you money last time you came in?
Yeah, like 100. So yeah,
damn, she's trying to.
Oh,
Trying to
I'm sorry?
cloud up.
Double
I
down.
get it.
But this is
I'm
cool.
sorry?
You this is really cool. We should just read the script
Okay.
at this point.
Yeah, I think so.
okay, yeah. Thanks y'all so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's hot.
It's hot.
That is
July.
what's up. It's hot. Well, I like that. I like where it's going. I feel like
Just call it cracks.
I want.
Mm-mm.
Call it what Central? Comedy Central?
Yeah, that would be a good name.
I don't know. I feel like if you can storyboard, make the rest of the episode the storyboard. Because I'll be honest, I don't love reading. I don't know very many development people that like love reading. So I don't know.
How many development people do you know?
More than 50.
Damn. You out there networking.
You know what I mean? Catch me at
Are they all at Netflix?
no, they're all at this one bar. There's a development bar here in LA. You just go and everybody rolls up and pitches
Everybody
their
knows
ideas.
your
to
name?
people. Yeah, but it's like people come through with ideas and then it's just like, hey, not right now, or yeah,
Right.
I'm entertaining.
Of course.
Number one, On the
Number
board.
one.
Nice
a
job.
A strong number one. Let's get.
I
some
will
more.
say though, sorry to cut you off. When she relates it to Larry David, it's like, okay, Larry David's neuroses is driving this episode and what he gets into. So I don't know if I'm seeing that with our protagonist in this one. Something has to be driving the episode that's based on a personality trait of hers. So we'll see.
I also like, and we can get another caller on right now, but the Deadline reporter is just like making little like breaking news reports in the chat, and I appreciate that. I think it's funny.
So when they show the pitch, does it take up full screen? I missed out on the brief, or does it just appear in one corner? Eric,
I could go full screen with it, or it could just be in a large window.
I feel like when they do the
could go
pitch,
back
you
and
should
forth.
go full screen with whatever
Sure.
they have.
It's very easy to do.
All
Touch
right.
of a button.
All
All
right,
right.
let's bring someone in.
And we have another caller here.
What's
Hello,
up?
guys.
Yeah.
You
What's
got
up?
that internet cracking this time?
No, I'm at a friend's house.
Oh, hell yeah. Appreciate it. I
Yeah,
know
it's a good friend.
we almost had you last time, but
Yeah.
we got you now. What's going on?
I'm fine. I was quite anxious today, but I'm fine now.
Okay.
I'm dropping the link in the chat.
Okay. Little Lions Den, is that you? Or Wine God?
Welcome to the Lion's Den.
What's your handle in chat?
Swine God.
Wine God.
Just
Okay.
pick it up.
See, some sneaky person almost got their thing clicked on.
So go to the characters first.
Characters, all right.
A wine god would be called a sommelier. I guess you could say, right?
Or Bacchus.
So which
Dionysus.
Master-
the character briefing, is that what you want, or the there's a lot of
No, the sketches
sketches
and reference.
Okay. Ooh, there's a lot. Hopefully I can click through these easily. We're gonna find
It's a lot
out.
of images.
All right. So, where should I start? You got it loaded up here. I'll just click on
Damn.
anything.
Let's start with the Sherry Top.
I think I can click
ET.
through. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, damn, that's cool.
He's a character with no name. It's a sci-fi story. Actually, our sci-fi story. And he's the main character. He's the villain, and he's a Satanist. He's very sadistic. He tortures people for fun. He eats them as well while them are alive. So it got so very dark scenes where he's torturing and eating people in a very disgusting way. All the plot is around him, and he got a grumpy voice that I do it myself.
Go for it. Let's hear it.
Do you guys wanna hear it?
Yeah.
Let me sip my water. Hey, what's up? What the fuck are you doing here, bitch? Fucking bitch! How dare you?
I feel
Yo.
like that works for
Like
the
that.
character. I can hear it.
That's great, man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So, this is one of the people he crashes into. It's Vanderlei. He's a hysterical boy. Like, he's very, always. And he smokes weed to kind of control that, He's a lazy man. And he represents what Nietzsche called the last man. Someone who just cares about being on technology and getting high, being hedonistic, and not caring about shit. Just don't give a fuck.
You have a voice for him?
I think about J.J. Villard normal voice for him because
Nice.
the character is inspired, got like, the
This
same
is
vibe.
JJ drawing.
It fucks a lot as well,
You said he fucks a lot?
Yeah. It's Brazil, man. We fuck a lot. So this character is called Albert Einstein. He's the smart one on the show. He represents what Nietzsche calls the Superman, someone who overcomes everything. And he's smart and got always good points on things. He's always learning something. He's into space and shit like that.
He plays bass.
He's into space.
Into space.
No,
Oh.
he plays violin. He's really
Oh,
smart. He got a girlfriend. She's the blonde girl in the show. Also smart, but kinda counterfeits him in some points. This character is the silent character that's in all episodes, but we just see him in the episode 6. He's the one who raised E.T., saved him from hell, basically. He was in a distant planet getting mistreated by his mom and shit like that.
Oh, I like this.
This
one.
is Beelzebub from Anti-Cosmos. The show actually got 2 versions of him, one in Hell and this one in Anti-Cosmos. He's a nihilistic who doesn't give a shit, and he's always into rotting stuff. So the scene where we see this character is kinda a reference to Alice in Wonderland, and there's a lot of shit rotting on the table, and he really likes that, enjoys just see things rotting.
Cool. Are there other characters, or is
It looks
this...
like it's not clicking through anymore for me right now. Something went wrong. Oh, there it
This
goes.
is
All right.
Sor. It's a cemetery vandal. He lives in the cemetery. He got a weird voice. He talks like, "Oh, hello, I'm in pain. Nothing seems to work for me." And he also recitates poetry. I got a Gothic Brazilian writer that I like a lot from 1909. He gonna basically recitate his poetry. And the jokes about him is him being E.T.'s boyfriend, serial killer, weird character. They're gonna fuck a lot and fuck around. There's some other jokes that I don't want to get into right now.
Yeah,
This is
I'll
from
just click
season
through
2.
a bunch of
Okay.
these because we could go out through this all day. This art is amazing though. Damn. I'll just
Thank you. This is from season
What,
2 as well.
So how
But
do
I can
you
talk about
case all?
the
What is
last
what is the
character.
like sort of casing that you put these characters in? Like what do they do day to day?
So the story is basically about the world ending, Satan taking control over everything. First this world, then the universe, then the 4th dimension, then the 6th dimension, then the 12th dimension, and the shit ends. It's gonna take like 5 to 6 seasons. I brainstorm a lot, I write a lot.
So it's like constant. Is this battles, or are we seeing a lot of action sequences in this, or is it more comedic, or?
It's a horror tone, it's quite catatonic. Everyone gonna be creeped out by the alien and the curses in the show. And I dedicated this show to the actual demons, So it's an actual cursed show. Gonna face a lot of bad shit if you watch. It's not for anyone.
Mm-hmm. So, I think well, Walter, Cam, do you have additional questions? I'm just trying to get.
I'm just curious, like where the stories go for an episode. Because you have really great design and you've thought about these characters a lot. I just wonder how they like work and what we're kind of following episode to episode.
So we are gonna follow
Your
the
boy in the
characters
background is
suffering.
killing me.
They're gonna they're gonna get psychotic because of the curse. You know, the first demon on the show is called Amprodias. He's the demon of madness, and he will drive two of my characters to complete madness, which is have psychosis, depersonalization, nightmares, sleep paralysis, a lot of themes that fucks with their minds.
Okay.
So we are gonna basically watch the characters suffer. We are gonna see a lot of gore and be creeped out.
Gotcha.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there's some cool stuff. I mean, do you have anything that you said you write a lot? We should probably see something that you've
Man,
written.
he's
If you
got
could send that through the.
He's got about
Oh, you got
30 pounds
Oh,
of
the
documents in
game.
this link.
Okay,
There's
perfect.
so much stuff here.
In the link, got
Okay.
a lot of stuff. Got music, got 2 episodes, but I wrote
Oh,
a lot already. I'm working on season 2 already.
Your
kinda
boy,
just
your
feel
boy in
my
the
guts.
your boy in the doorway. Is he involved in the pitch, or he's just
so you
hanging out?
just
No, he's like my best friend.
that's sick.
Nice.
He has your back for real.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
All I know is if I was in a death metal band, I would hire you for the cover art, hands down. This is crazy
Yeah, man,
shit.
you have a cool style, and I think I know. I get it, and it feels really cool and different, and I think it's like really interesting. So we should check it out. But thank you for calling, man. Especially, are you in Brazil?
Yes.
Hell yeah! Thanks for calling from
Oh.
Brazil.
What's the COVID look like in Brazil?
Terrible. Everything just
Yeah.
collapsed. I'm facing a lot of problems, but
Yeah, we are.
Good thing you have your
Yeah.
muscle behind you, though, because that guy looks like he'll keep at least you and him safe.
yeah.
Definitely stay
I feel
safe.
safer.
Thanks for calling, man.
Thank you.
Where should we put him on the
check
board?
out-
Yeah, good question.
Oh, I need to
So-
buy a PC, you know.
I'm into both so far.
I
I
mean,
think-
yeah.
Go for it.
No, you go for it, Cam.
I like his characters because at least they felt a little more fleshed out. I guess I can't remember, the first caller's original pitch,
Mm-hmm.
so it's tough for me to like jog my memory on how she saw those characters. But
Yeah,
she
I've got her
did have a
document
cool
dumped too.
storyboard that I was like able to engage with. So I don't know. I mean, they're both cool in different ways. I guess we don't have to put them one or two.
Yeah, I think for me, what was lacking in this is that I didn't really get the dynamics of all these characters or how they're interacting, and it seemed like it was all kind of in this vein of death, and I'm not trying. It's just like there didn't feel like there was a lot of dichotomy with the characters. It felt like everyone was kind of like, yeah, we're here to bring hell on earth, to bring destruction, blah blah. So everyone was kind of on the same page. So I was just like, where is this like push and pull that I'm feeling?
Would you say that there's
Everyone fucks.
original voice going through his thing though?
There is an original voice in it, in his art, and I guess what he's trying to say with it, but I just don't see a structure in there. I think we kept trying to push him.
But yeah,
on
that's
that.
just the way he's
I
like,
just
we
want
can
to.
look
I
through his
just want to
documents
say that
too,
I was tripped
maybe.
out by his boy just pacing in the back,
Yeah, I mean, it
looking
was
at
a good
at the
delivery.
camera. That was very, very fire.
I think it was. Yeah, I mean, Walter, do you have any comments?
No, I feel kind of like how you feel. Like, all right, it all's like death. It's kind of horrorcore stuff. But I don't know where we're going from there.
He does
But
have scripts here
I did
too,
like the
but-
art. I did like his character
Tell me.
designs,
Mm-hmm.
but I just don't know that much about it. So for me, the first one is still number one. But this has some potential, but I just feel like it's untapped a little bit
Yeah.
at this point.
I think that's a good word for it.
Okay, let's take another
Thank you.
call.
I got the mad vocab.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your vocab.
All right, we do
And you
have another
can rhyme.
caller.
God, what can't you do? What?
Try me. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to go, and I'm gonna tell the students.
Oh, Mason's still
Yeah.
briefing.
Oh.
You guys want to listen in on the
All right.
No.
You're live.
No. Okay.
What's up, man?
Hello?
Oh,
Hey.
hang on.
Yeah,
I
hey,
gotta
what's
I don't
up?
think
unmute.
we don't get names on here, so we don't even know who.
Oh, there we go. I can hear you
It's
now.
Aaron.
Aaron.
I can see
Aaron,
the
what's
name.
up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
We're good. You got a idea you wanna present?
I do. So I guess I'll just go ahead and drop it in the chat here. It's a big Google Drive link.
Got it.
Um,
Gutter snipe.
Yeah. So I'm a rapper and a writer and a visual artist, and I have a mini comic that I did a little while ago called Gutter Snipe, and the whole world is basically about this futuristic city planet, and the entire ecosystem and economy runs on hip hop music. And everybody in the world is a rapper and is constantly just like rapping and interfacing in this sort of world. Now, there's a rap god, and she is
Eminem?
bored. Huh?
Machine
Nah.
Gun Kelly?
I thought Eminem, he has a song, Rap God.
Yeah, well, yeah, so it's not
I
him.
thought
It's
Machine
not him.
Gun Kelly was a
What?
girl all these years.
Wait, what?
No,
Is
no,
Machine-
continue.
Sorry.
Okay,
Hey, do you
so
mind? I think
the-
it might be your background, but can you mute whatever that is? I'm hearing some feedback. I don't know if it's you, but
Oh, my bad.
it's
So
okay.
basically, there's a rap god, and she is just bored of being a god. And because most gods eventually do, you can do any and everything. You can speak anything in and out of existence. So she retires. And when she announces to the city planet that she's retired, the entire planet goes into chaos because everybody is just gauntlet style rap battling. There's heads exploding. There's a lot of like cartoon violence. It's very like super like a fever dream. And the main character happens to get his hands on the rap god's microphone, and he uses it to his benefit to battle all these other creatures that are just vying for the position of god of city planet, basically. Now, this is just a little example as he's like clicking through of Gutter, the main character, battling a giant like cat creature. And what you see here with the head in this piece of artwork here is Gutter's head, but the side character is Gutter's disembodied thought bubble that's following him around and is just super annoying. It's the manifestation of all his like anxiety and fear and just ridiculous thoughts that he wouldn't necessarily say out loud, but the thought bubble does, and everybody hears them all the time. And I think this would be a really cool show because there's this thing I noticed as a rapper in hip hop music where there's, you know, if you're not trying to be the best rapper, then why are you even doing it? And I always thought that was like a bizarre, delusional, like it's just kind of absurd. There's like this, you have to be delusional in order to participate in hip hop music. I thought that was kind of strange. But after having that thought, then I started to kind of create this concept of just this hyper competitive fever dream hip hop music show.
When you say everyone's a rapper and all the dialogue is rapped?
No, not all the dialogue is rap, but it does fall into rap and conversation, and there's constant rap battles. That what he's about to play is just some examples of some of my performances, just to show that like I kind of know what I'm doing.
yeah, run it for a little bit. I want to hear it, if you don't mind, Eric.
Yeah. I'm Kimbo Slice with kendo blades, laying the beat down like my Nintendo days. I wanna make a Super Smash so the rent gets paid. Gotta flip a couple O's out of this dough, Ray. Me for show, man, this beat is so Wolfgangin', but won't mean much if I don't go crazy. Not a goddamn thing if I don't grenade it. I hook my shot, see I got the angle. Streets smell like fried butter on a Friday. Smell it in the air when I'm walking out the driveway. Good day to die by a fucking yippee-ki-yay. Cowboys neighborhood, watch wanna try it. 1-7 years breathing. I've been shoving shit, trying to cause upheavals. Numb off Seagrams, 1-2 stepping with my demons. 808s booming as I'm drowning in the.
Yeah. It seems like you're really talented. You could do a lot. I would like to see you said it was a comic?
Yeah, so I apologize because the comic that I have there is in a mini comic form, and the mini comic is basically printed on one piece of paper on both sides, and it's folded, and it's just a cheap way for me to reproduce it. That's why you're kind of seeing some of the frames and the artwork upside down. But yeah,
Look, I'm gonna be honest. The idea is tough for me. I think when you hang your hat on something like rap, it's just kind of tough. I guess my question is like, where would you betray our expectations?
So I would say that like the expectations being portrayed are like everybody in the world is not necessarily a good rapper, and a lot of them have different styles. For example, there might be people that kind of perform in a way where they're almost trying to subvert it. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with any of Zach Fox's stuff, but he does really almost like Lil B inspired rap. And I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for other writers, comedians, and rappers to portray different characters, to kind of show different styles of rap that kind of inhabit this giant city, planet, metropolis, where it's basically turned into a giant gauntlet style rap battle consistently. There's constant different kinds of music going on throughout the show.
Got it.
I mean, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, a lot depends on, and I think from the video, you can rap pretty well, and it's interesting.
The artwork is amazing again.
You said what?
The art is so good. Like everyone's.
The art is very good. It makes me think almost of a comic or a graphic novel. I mean, just the way it's presented. But I'm still, and maybe I missed it with like where the stories are going.
Okay, so the story is the rap god of the city planet is retiring, and she's quitting. And because she's quitting, everybody is vying for the spot of rap god. And it's hyper violent. There's people, like, there's a lot of cartoon violence, heads exploding. And the thing that happens is the main character gets his hands on the rap god's microphone and develops insane rap abilities overnight just by having this microphone. And not only does he become super powerful, but now he becomes a target because everybody wants what he has.
Right.
And that is kind of the conflict that develops. And the main character is the villain, or not the main character, but the villain is Lil Big Baby Vicious, and they're just basically a rat skeleton that is very, I guess, just kind of just evil, disgusting, atrocious, constant, just kind of on a murder spree, a psychopath. And they're trying to go for gutter in his microphone.
Yeah, I just want to, because when you talk about rap, because people, it's not necessarily new to say, hey, like, we're gonna rap these, or I mean, look, Jordy's been watching Hamilton on like an end-to-end burner.
Why you say that to me? No, I'm not. But anyway,
I just want to make sure the rap's not a gimmick. We're in a pandemic, and if you got bars, let me hear it. Because I'm sure if you write on this live, if you want to get live.
Ooh.
Pulled him break.
Listen,
I don't know, like someday, I guess I'll be pulling strings of reality the moment that I get my brain running at capacity while running out of calories. Nothing in my cabinet but noodles and spice, but super daft when I rap because I'm doing it right. Wait, the world is sleeping on me, but my target's on these narcoleptics, entering their drowsy thoughts with ideas of 1,000 watts. Around the clock from day to day, I'm trying not to fade away with crazy contemplations, running bases as I lay awake. The goal's to be original, like native aboriginals, stimulating the nexus, solar plexus, flow is mental, instrumental in tuning out all the excrement. The ones who copy sonic shapes till every artist tessellates. So if I had to estimate my chance, I'd probably say it's really hella great. As long as I don't ever way to hesitate, I'ma be accumulating masses like I'm in the class of heavyweight. Here to make my moves and hits. Hope you don't miss as I demonstrate.
That's dope. That's dope. All right. Real deal. I'm curious what you're listening to these days. What's new? I know I get excited because we do this on Thursday, and then new albums drop in like 2 hours or something, and so I usually listen to them. What are you listening to these days?
Oh man, I've been listening to Quelle Chris actually. I really, man, I can't believe I just forgot the name.
What was it called? Quelle Chris?
Quelle Chris.
All right.
Yeah, it's just really jazzy. He does something with Chris Keys, and it's their most recent album. It's beautiful. It's amazing actually.
Well, your art is dope. It's an interesting idea. It's not an unfamiliar concept, but I feel like you might be able to execute on it. It's a very clear concept. And I think I kind of get the main character, the villain, and how it can kind of come about. Whatever. I don't know if you have anything else to send us or to read, but it's interesting.
I want to see this comic. Yeah. So send.
Yeah, it seems like it's on the drive.
Link dump in the chat.
I
check
do
it out.
have his. Let's see. Got the
link.
synopsis here. His YouTube link. His art link.
All right.
But
cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Appreciate you
calling,
man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace.
Be well.
Peace. Good stuff.
Wow.
I mean,
these are close to me.
We're getting some good art. Yeah.
It's all for different reasons that
Exactly.
I could make a case for any of the. Have we heard 3? Or
Yeah, we've only heard 3.
Damn.
But they're solid as hell. Damn.
Yeah, I can make a case for any one of these to be one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should get one more in, so we have this like 4.
Gutter Snipe is the best name. I will say that.
Yeah, it's fun.
What's so fun about it?
Gutter
Right, so
is like
these are in no particular order right now. We're gonna have to.
No, fuck
choices.
the order. We'll just get on the next one.
That's why gutter punks are
right.
best punks.
Probably need a second before he's ready. I see someone's in the queue.
Talk us through it. Talk us through it. Land the plane.
Why?
Land the plane?
Why are the gutter punks the best?
Because gutter's a fun word to say. So it's like gutter.
Do you know what a gutter punk is?
I do know what a gutter punk is.
Do you want to try and describe it?
They smell really bad.
Gutter Snipe.
Oh, come on, dude.
Come on, we know you're crusty as hell, Jordy. Come on. You got the.
Sounds like somebody's never been to the Cobalt Cafe. I'll tell you that. Cobalt Cafe was like the punk venue in the valley growing up.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm not from the valley.
You don't need to be from the valley to go to punk rock shows. If you like the music and like what's going on, then that's the spot.
I'm not claiming. To all the gutter punks out there, I love you guys. I'm not part of the culture, but I love your name.
You like that smell?
Do not like the smell. Not a fan.
That's a generalization.
Chicago
I know
gutter
some
punks.
gutter punks that smell great.
Okay, well, Chicago really.
Chicago pioneered the gutter punk scene.
I
know, and I smelled it there, and I was like, ooh.
Look just like the gutter punks now. Like they are completely just like, all right, we're gonna be stinky and look just like everyone who came before us.
Yeah, so you don't know.
They have not changed a fucking bit. It's the same bands, the same Doom patch on the back, the same everything.
Eric's gonna.
Right.
Is there someone calling in?
Yep, we're waiting for the screening process to finish up, and
I see.
here he comes.
It's official now.
Yeah,
We
I
asked
know.
for your social security number before he let you in.
Before it was like
thank
Russian
you for
roulette.
bearing with
Now it's a professional operation.
What's up? Who do we have in here? There's
How
no
you guys
name,
doing?
so. What's your
going
name?
on? My name's Matt.
What's up, Matt? Is that short for Matthew?
Pleasure to meet you all.
Good to meet.
Yep, that it is.
Great.
I'm actually collaborating with my brother, Mike Young, cartoonist. He's in the he knocked in as well. So
Okay.
is it possible
Be
to
able
pull
to-
him in?
Is Mike short for Michael?
The only thing is we could pull someone else in, but we're running out of time here too, so you might want to get it rolling while we pull him
And
in.
we can bring someone in.
Yeah,
So why don't
Mason, you can
start?
Mason, you can throw him in. We'll see what happens.
Gotcha.
It may or may
Gotcha.
not.
Start.
But yeah, we got to
I'm
get
gonna
done
drop
here.
the link in the chat.
All right.
And this is about.
We could
Hey.
pull someone else in, but we're running out of time here too, so you might want to get rolling. So
That almost doesn't sound like that.
I know. Yeah, someone better turn their stream off.
I'm gonna drop the link in the chat.
Mike, turn your stream off.
Oh, okay.
And this.
Okay.
All right, Matt and Mike,
Hey.
you have the floor.
All right, fantastic.
Awesome.
So, all right, let's do it. So you guys pull it up. We have, I guess, a share.
Three-legged dolphin. That's you guys.
Yeah, right here. All right, perfect. So Operation Three-Legged Dolphin basically follows a kind of bioengineered dolphin and series of creatures that were part of a governmental experiment, sort of to fight terrorism, kind of go out, abroad. They're kind of super-powered animals that have been tested upon, and the protagonist, three-legged dolphin, becomes a globe-trotting vigilante, and he wants to find other creatures like him. So, super-powered anthropomorphic animals that were former military experimental fighting machines. So, Matt, you want to jump in next?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure. So that's the world. The three-legged dolphin is the government experiment, and so Agent Moody is going to be the first test subject on this project. I think, Mike, you should probably do it. You're better at this whole pitching thing.
Yeah. So basically, what happens is the dolphin, goes out and travels the world. Is kind of in all kinds of far-flung places, and finds other, animals that are like him, and their instinct is to fight, and so they've been programmed as such. And so, what he needs to do is to kind of, go against them. So, here we have this, kind of sushi bar, conveyor belt sushi bar. We've got, three-legged dolphin fighting against the gigantic squid. He's got to kind of disable a chip that's been programmed in them and convince them to join his team. So the three-fisted sloth is another one of the characters we've created. Kind of just, very motivated, very impulsive. The dolphin's a bit more strategic and calculated. They become allies. And the three-winged pecadolphin becomes this kind of spirit guide and scout for the dolphin. So once they band together, they've, kind of formed a coalition to go out and, find other creatures. So these are the
You guys
dolphins'
seeing
creators.
traffic?
The scientist and General McTuff, and this is kind of the origin story of his creation. And I'm kind of mindful of the time, so we'll speed through some of these. Agent Moody, is determined to go and get the dolphin at all costs. So she injects herself with a serum, becomes this Hulk-like character. And here the storyline kind of follows the chronology of the series. So Dolphin kind of breaks out of the laboratory, dons these military fatigues, kind of becomes this vigilante. Here he's fighting against the sloth, which, the aforementioned epic battle, the first battle. The Agent Moody here is on the hunt, and the dolphin grabs a tank and kind of goes on the lam. Episode 4 is going against the rhino, the flower turkey. Here we have this epic showdown between
Agent Moody and the Dolphin. And you're, once again, finding more of these creatures, swashbuckling six. Your Dolphin's fighting the coronavirus. They've all kind of banded together and, fighting the current foe. And then they're off.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. Like, the three-legged dolphin is fun, and even I don't know if that was a three-legged whale too or shark. That I think that's fun. When I'm listening to the stories, I'm just getting like, okay, it feels a little more typical with the stories. Like, hey, this is just someone going after something. So I was looking for more originality in the stories, I guess, as was contained in like the three-legged dolphin and some of the characters who look fun. But I think it's cool. So it's all right.
Yeah,
It's
it's like a safe
today.
and easy setup. It's like Jason Bourne, and you had me at three-legged dolphin. I was kind of waiting for like Walter for you to take me on a take a left.
Yeah.
At some point. But listen, I think your deck is actually really great and so easy to follow, and for that I thank you, because you really
Thank you.
You really hit what you needed to hit, and I'm talking. You know what I'm saying?
And for that, I thank you.
If it's
For that-
stab worthy, we're greatly appreciative. This kind of originated as a humor magazine. So there are a lot of different layers, kind of satirical articles, spoofs, things like that. I kind of have a print copy right here, so I just figured I'd show you guys. And yeah, so
There's a
definitely
comment
like
too.
trying to kind of take the source material and adapt it into a TV pitch. Is something that's challenging for us. So
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
we
hard,
got
but
decisions
you
to
did a good
make.
job.
Man, every
Yeah.
pitch today, strong.
Thanks for calling, guys.
Strongest day yet.
Brothers Mike and Matthew.
All right. Yeah, we
Mike
got to
and
do
Matt, sorry.
Thank you guys. It's good stuff. We got to do the
Board.
It's going to be hard today. It's going to be
It's a
different.
hard board
Thank you as well.
because everyone, put a lot of
Everyone
work
hit a
into it.
lick today. Everyone
They did.
and then
fucking
kind of
went-
tumbled at the same time.
I feel
Like, it's
bad.
a-
Remember those lean weeks when people would get all that money, and then like there's going to be people who deserve some money who aren't going to get money.
That's how the
today.
world
I
works.
know.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Can you pull up the board?
Yep. All right. So
Did
here's.
you just pull up, Eric? Would it kill you to just pull up at one
oh,
point?
Wait, yeah. I got to save. This.
Look, I'm gonna just to save Eric some. I would say Operation Three-Legged doesn't make it.
I would
Even
agree
though-
with that.
Even though most weeks
It would
would.
have won another week.
I
Yep.
think this is the thing that I like. My big thing about the three-legged dolphin thing is that, yeah, you have like kind of a joke, right? And then you kind of decide to fall back on very familiar storytelling devices. And I think you just got to do more with that.
Okay.
Fair enough.
We all
All right.
agree that's gone.
Sorting these
We
three
got-
out.
Jordy's just piling on.
I'm not piling. I'm just trying to like.
Just kidding.
Crackpot Central.
I think they did a good job.
was the
I'm not.
first one, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, the
then
first one.
Anti-Cosmos was the
Brazilian horror.
Brazil guy, and then Gutter Snipe was the rap idea. I'll say Gutter Snipe, the idea, although I think he is worth. He could probably come up with an idea that I'll really like. That is my least favorite idea out of the bunch. I think like, a rap world, it's just going to be hard to do because I think we mentioned is like challenge you to make a surprising turn, and it's like I don't know where you could do it. Prove me wrong. But least favorite idea for me. I'm gonna go off that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna actually say.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know how to
Throw
order
some
these
money.
because they
Yeah,
all.
it's a,
So I'll say like the rap idea, like I said, is not unfamiliar to me, and it's always tough doing rap because people are gonna compare it to actual rap. It almost reminds me of like when people do like movies about football, and you're like, oh, this ain't the NFL, though. It's hard to like replicate basketball, football, and that's what. But I like that dude. I actually think maybe he has some to it. So I think, and I'm having trouble remembering. I think Crackpot is still number one for me. She was the one with the storyboards, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that picture before, and that one always stuck in my head. I was just thinking about that one today, actually.
I just think Gutter Snipe actually might have a better story to it than Anti-Cosmos. So I would put Gutter Snipe second and Anti-Cosmos third. Even though I really like those characters.
Yeah, hire that guy.
The dude in the background was a nice touch. But I go Crackpot, Gutter Snipe, Anti-Cosmos.
All right.
I go back and forth because I don't know if we are, you know, rewarding the idea or we're rewarding the creator.
Well, we are just about out of time.
I
Let's
know,
throw
I
some
understand,
money.
but I think we go back and forth a lot about like, oh, we like this guy's art more than.
What do you think will make a better show? Who do you think we
if
can work
that's
with
a criteria,
to make
then
a
I
better
do
show?
agree that Gutter Punch. Like, I don't feel like the Anti-Cosmos is like thinking like a show, and so that's my big gripe with that one. I feel like we were asking kind of story ideas, and it wasn't coming to light. That being
I'm
said,
giving you the thinking was definitely left of center, and it was less familiar than Gutter Snipe.
I think that the order, I'm whatever with 2
I
or
think that
3.
Block Your
I
Charge
just
is
think
up
that the
next on
pot
Adult
should be
Swim
pretty
streams, and we
equal.
need to get to it.
I think the pot should be pretty equal. So
Yeah,
Do it.
Fine.
Give
I'm
it
fine.
up.
Eric, dude.
give
I gotta give you
Crackpot-
some grief. I'm gonna give.
Give
I'm gonna
Crackpot $10 more than everyone, like, and then
someone,
Okay.
someone math for me, please. My brain is done.
I'm into it. Equal pot.
$250 crackpot. And then
no, like 175 Crackpot.
And then 170, 170.
Yeah. Yeah, 162.50 for the other two. Let's just like, I feel like we're kind of split
175,
between
162.50, 150.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Like,
It's a good one. That's
like that.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh no, 162. Second one also.
Just make it equal. Fuck it.
162.50 for both of them.
162.50. Okay, good God. All right, I'll fix it later.
Okay.
The important
Okay,
thing.
yeah,
Can you
but
change our baggage claim song to Avicii levels, Eric?
Yes.
Because that song doesn't kick ass, and you know
No,
what
it
kicks
doesn't.
ass?
We're gonna get sick of that so quickly.
No, I want.
No.
Whoa, sometimes
I picked it because it was terrible.
Dude,
got to pay
All
for
right.
I
that.
wish you could
Well-
EDM. All right, congrats to everybody. Keep working on your shit and come back.
Yep.
Yeah. I pulled up dripping my fish Chanel, my kicks Adidas, Fenty on my face, DJ Stacks pumping through the speakers. I know how to do this, I'll show you I'm the best. I know how to do this, I'ma show you who's up next.